Hello everyone and welcome to the video. This is the first that is not the Shriek Anthology. Let's clap it up, guys. We are finally trying something else. Though I love the Shriek Anthology, there will be more Shriek Anthology, obviously. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of Junji Ito. Now I know Junji Ito has been used so much on YouTube, so much everywhere, but I love Junji Ito. I love the little things. I watched that Netflix series a little while ago, at least up to the balloons one, because the balloons one was really creepy to me. And so I thought, why not bring a little bit of that creep? And I will tell you that this story, Layers of Fear by Junji Ito, is so odd. It's so odd. It's a great story. It's easily the goriest one that I ever did. And I personally don't know whether I have to blur these or not, but I'm going no blur for this. So maybe this won't be going up the same normally, and then I'll have to re-upload it with blurring everything, but I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm very, very ready for this, and there will be more Shriek Anthology coming next. I saw some comments, some very nice comments that I very appreciate, saying that they love the Shriek Anthology and they couldn't wait to catch up on them. So there will be more, because soon, in like 3 more Shriek Anthologies, there will be the compilation video, which I'm contemplating right now whether it should be like a part 2 with 6 of them, or whether it should be like all 12 that I'd have at that point. But we'll see. We will see. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get straight into this. And it's time for Junji Ito. Just another thing real quick. This is going to be a lot more wordy. Though it won't be as many images as the other ones. There will be a lot of words. I just want to preface that. So, yeah, be prepared. Let's get back right into it. We start our story in the ruins of a midden in Ajima in 1996. Professor Soya. What's the matter, Yumo-kun? About these layers, is that a fold? Or rather, aren't they piled up artificially? They look too unnatural for a fold. Professor, don't these layers resemble a human's face from the side faced up, I mean? Indeed. And we see the image, and if you turn your head to the right a little bit, it does look like a bunch of faces layered. And it has layers radiating outwards as well. Hey, go dig deeper here. Okay, it appears that Professor Soya, the great genius in photography, is onto something. Professor, take a look at this. He's shocked, but also intrigued. This skull belongs to someone from ancient times. Looks like a young child. And we see that there is a person's skull in the ground, right where the head starts. We get a further out shot seeing how many folds there really are. The kid says, is there a connection between the bone and the earth above it? Perhaps. This might be the remains of a ritual or something. What do you mean? Could you elaborate? I think it's some burial type ritual. I mean, they might have covered the corpse of an infant, like, with layers over and over again, and created the tomb. It seems like it's just his theory that it's some huge tomb, which we see in there, which is a huge looking person, like, looks like they're caught up in spider webs. Continuing with the tomb theory, he says as time passes, the tomb gets buried under the ground and the pattern continues throughout the dirt. I see. In that case, it'd be a huge discovery. We see closer up on the skull. The weather's not playing along well, so let's cover it up and let's come back another time. As we see it's rumbling and there's clouds in the sky with lightning. Now, there's an image of the skull again, and this is just personally what I noticed. If you look at it, doesn't it look like an eye, kind of? Like, look at it from an outside perspective. It might be like the bunny and the duck thing, where once you see it one way, you can't see it another. But it does kind of look like an eyeball to me. I know it's not, but you know what I'm saying? Do you get me? Hopefully. Within 21 years in the future, we see a car driving down a road. We look inside and there's a girl driving along with 2 other women in the background. Remy, today is the 13th anniversary of your father's death. You must be tired from staying awake for so long. Oh, Mom, I'm not a child anymore. Attending ceremony is not a problem for me. Really? The mom seems to be babying her a little bit, but in my guess, that the anniversary is probably for her father, who was the scientist that we saw earlier. That's just my guess. The mom then proceeds to talk about how when she was a kid, she used to always want her to carry her. Mama, carry me. You were such a great child. She blushes, saying, stop it. And we see the face of the sister, who I assume in the front, very disdained, like not very happy about what they're talking about. She turns though and makes conversation saying, you were really cute, Remy. When you were 2, Mom got in contact with the talent agency and you were even in a commercial. You could have become a star. Why'd you quit? Remy says, I'm too shy for showbiz, Narumi. I've always had to face myself, and I don't like being confronted by my past. It feels like being shut in a shell. It wasn't easy working as a TV personality, and I wanted to be pampered by Mom. Oh, Remy. They start hugging and crying in the back, saying, I'm so sorry for realizing how you felt. It's okay, Mom. I wish I could turn back time to when you were 2 and spoil you. I'd carry you as much as you want. The sister looks back, still seeming pretty angry, as they cry and they cry together, which this felt like the sister was also, or Remy, is also like really trying to lean into this. Like she wants her mom to act a certain way. Like she knew she was going to do that, which I'd have that same face of disdain if I was a sister. Anyway, aren't you glad that Mom helped you so much? Whether it was practice lessons or whatever else. Even when I needed to get my teeth done, she spent all the money and all her time with you. And me, I didn't get anything. Thanks to that, my teeth look appalling. What are you talking about, Narumi? Stop being jealous of her. You see, now, low-key, Narumi was acting very jealous there. I can't lie. The way that she was talking was like you wanted someone to feel bad for you there, which, to be fair, if what you're saying is true and the way that they're acting here, I would feel bad for you too. But then the mom instantly reassures us that she is not the best mother and that she really dotes on one daughter. She says, stop being jealous is the first thing she says. Of course I'd invest in her. She was a TV personality. You kept doing that even after she quit because she had good future prospects. There was nothing I could do for you. You were too ugly. What a disgusting mother. Narumi instantly turns around. What did you say? Wait, sis, look out. And a truck is coming straight for them. She swerves out of the way as fast as she can, and the truck goes by like nothing happened. But before we go on to the next part, oh my God, what a horrific mom. You were too ugly? You can't do nothing for your kid because they're too ugly? I feel like also, isn't that the whole thing? Like, you got a face only your mother could love? If I'm ugly, still my mom should like me. Damn. We then see the car off the road, Narumi slowly waking up. Are you two all right? She's shocked. The mom seems perfectly fine, but a sign came through the window and hit Remy in the face. We see that some of her hair was ripped off to the left, and she says, Remy, are you okay, Remy? And she stares at her. We then see that it wasn't her hair that was ripped off. It was part of her face. Weirdly enough, her whole eyeball is out of it. It was a clean cut. Narumi starts screaming. We then see a hospital and the mom banging on the wall. Remy's pretty face, her face. Narumi, it's all your fault. Do you hear me? Your fault. The doctor comes and she says, Doctor, how's Remy? She has regained consciousness, but something is strange. Please take a look at her daughter. They're confused. The skin on the left side of your daughter's face was sliced off. Therefore, the subcutal, now whatever that means, muscles, ought to be exposed, but what we found under the crust covering the wound was... What's going on here? Her face is still there? There was another layer of skin under the one that got sliced off. I can't explain what's going on here. There was another layer of skin that we can see in the image with her laying there, but how's her eye there? I mean, we saw her whole eye, her eyelashes, everything off, but it's still there. Mom, what happened to me? Oh, Remy, my poor child. Doctor, can you fix her face back to its original state? Hold on, let's start with an MRI. And we see her entering the MRI machine. Huh? Unbelievable, that can't be right. And we see inside her MRI, layers upon layers upon layers of skin looking exactly like underneath the ground where we saw that skull. What's that? Well, ma'am, these are stacked layers. What? The layers of the outer skin have been stacked multiple times. I can't see any organs, bones, or even a brain that any normal human should have. In other words, your daughter's body consists of multiple layers. No way, she has no organs or a brain? Isn't the time for jokes, doctor? I also think there has to be a mistake. That means she's like a Baumkuchen? a Baumkuchen. A Baumkuchen, huh? I see. However, I think there's more like rings of a tree or the ridges of a shell. You can physically see the growth record. After a little bit of research, I saw that a Baumkuchen is a type of cake. It's layered over and over again. I think it's German, but it's layered over and over again. So when you cut it, it looks like tree rings on the inside. So that's what they're saying here. In your daughter's case, I'd say it's the same. That wouldn't be a wild guess. A record of her growth? What do you mean? Basically, you have her embryonic form in the center. Going outwards, you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, and at the end, her 20th year. The outer layer is her current state. So essentially, he's reading it like a tree rings. Like, you know, I don't know how exactly you do it, but if you look at a stump, you can tell how old the tree is. The family is completely shocked because this implies that the younger versions of Remy are still inside her. Yes, at least her physical appearance, that's what I think. So that means at the minimum that there are layers of skin underneath her that are the same appearance as previous. At the maximum, there are the other versions of her from previous years are still underneath her. The doctor says I'd like to thoroughly examine your daughter. It's necessary to continue the treatment on her face. The mom goes silent and says, Doctor, I refuse. I'm taking her home. What? But to be honest, at this rate, she'll be taken to some kind of lab for examination, which means that she'll receive unwanted attention from the whole world. I think this is the first time I've seen the mom actually think about things, because if you remember earlier, she said she didn't want all that attention. She wanted to be put up in a shell. So she would hate all the attention she would receive. I don't want her to be exposed to the whole world as a freak. Please do not disclose what you have found today. The doctor's stunned. We then see them sitting outside on a bench. She says, Narumi, we're taking Remy home once her wounds heal. I want you to help me. Mom, this is a curse. Huh? You remember those ruins 21 years ago at the Ajima Midden that Dad discovered? This is where we're finally revealed that that was her father. I still remember it. The photo of the layers with the skull of a baby. It looked exactly like Remy's MRI. The tomb was cursed and Dad broke the seal. His mental state deteriorated. After 9 years of excavating that tomb, he passed away. However, that wasn't the end of the story. The curse passed on to Remy, who was born a year after Dad's discovery. And then the curse also spread to me. Ever since I was 2, the curse has taken a toll on me. Look, here's the proof, and she points towards her mouth. And we see what she was talking about her disgusting mouth and how her teeth have been messed up, as they are all in layers, layers upon layers upon layers of teeth. Just like Remy, I have several layers of teeth as well. That has to hurt so bad, guys. I have like a wisdom tooth that's still kind of half out of my gums. So imagine having all these just poking against your mouth, because I already know that the ones that I have right here, they poke against the sides of my mouth all the time. So imagine how this must feel. It's like they're always permanently on your tongue and against your mouth. Like if you try to chew, you're going to rip your whole mouth to shreds. Oh my God. Then they're back at home. Remy, does your wound still hurt? No, Mom. Remy, you don't have to worry about the scar on your face. I promise I'll take care of it. Okay. Good girl. Narumi says, hey, I have an idea. Let's hold a memorial service. We'll ask Saito University where the skull is kept and give it to a memorial service. Don't talk to me about such unscientific rubbish. I'm against it. I guess she believes in the same things her husband did. But Mom, we won't know whether it works or not unless we try it. It's a curse, isn't it? The mom instantly reassures her, no, it's not a curse. This is a disease, Remy. I'll take care of it. Which I don't know how you can say that when she has no organs nor a brain. So what exactly will you do? Elated, the mom says, I'll find the best doctor. Remy instantly breaks out. Please stop. I'm not a child anymore. It's not something modern medicine can heal. Stop treating me like an idiot. I'm an adult. Remy, don't touch me. You creep me out. I'm tired of your doting on me. Even this accident happened because of you. And that one seems to really hurt the mom. She sits there just shocked. We then see it's night. We see a figure walking down a hallway, opening a door and then standing over Remy. Remy dear. Remy, Mommy is here. Can you hear me? Answer if you can hear me. The 2-year-old Remy. My cute little Remy, answer me. Remy, hey, can you hear me? Remy, when will you respond? I think the mom thinks that there's a 2-year-old underneath there. She's going with the extreme example we said earlier, where the previous forms of her are underneath there. Which earlier she said in the car that she loved the 2-year-old her. She'd always asked to be carried and whatnot, which I could also say if we look at the previous scene using that theory, that means that who's talking there might just not even be the Remy that we know at 20 years old. It could be 19-year-old Remy, because her face is open. The other one would be revealed. Now, I'm also going to give you guys a warning here. What comes next is not for everyone. Now, like I said, this is a gory one, and if you thought just the face was what I was talking about, that's not it. So, a warning here. Do not go further if you don't want to see something gory. Remy. I think she realizes she won't reply. Oh, my 2-year-old Remy, you're there. I know you're there, right? She gets up and walks towards the door when she hears, Mama, carry me, Mama. Which I think is the 2-year-old responding to her. Mama, carry me. Oh, Remy, you finally heard me. How I've missed your voice. Mama, take me out of here. Take me out. You want out of there, Remy? Oh, my poor girl. I have to do something. And she reaches a finger underneath. You see her eyes close her, red lines coming through, and she starts peeling, and then she starts tearing. a sinister look on her face. Ah, there's a scream. Remy, what's wrong? As Narumi rushes into the room. She goes, ah, and we see the mom with a box cutter over Remy's face, peeling the whole thing back. The scream from the 20-year-old, I assume. Mom, what the hell are you doing? And the mom looks back, terrified. Are you insane? Do you realize what you're doing? It's all right. I'm just peeling off the bad skin. We have to get her all the way back to her 2-year-old self. Come on, we have to do it with a bad Remy still asleep. Now she thinks that this Remy who yelled at her is some sort of bad version. Mother, Mama. And Narumi's quiet. She heard the voice from underneath. Mama, Mama, hurry and let me out. Carry me, carry me. Hearing that, the mom's already gone overboard. Hearing that might just make her go, ooh, too far. Do you recognize it? The voice of this is baby Remy. She herself is asking for this. Now, my cute Remy, I'll let you out from this dark and narrow place. She starts slicing. Mama, hurry up. Just wait a moment. I must be very careful. Narumi falls to the ground, not being able to move, as the mom reaches under where she cut, staring with now not crazy eyes, but glistening eyes, eyes of hope, and rips back. There goes the 19. Then she just goes with her hands, rip, 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 rip. Narumi yells, Mother, stop! No, not yet! She says with a face that I don't even know. This looks like Hero Killer Stain, like she's going insane. And then we see the hardest pull yet, ripping an entire face off in all directions. Rip, rip, so close, I'm almost there. And we see her face, sweating, silent. We finally meet my 2-year-old Remy, and we see the head of a 2-year-old Remy. Mama, Mama, carry me. It's disgusting. Wait a moment, I'll peel off your body. She asked Narumi, give her a hand. It's not that easy to peel off her layers. Narumi's still shocked over there. But I guess Narumi sees how far this got and realizes there's no going back. She starts ripping too, ripping her body apart. They start breathing heavy. Hey, what's this? What in the hell is going on? And you see the 2-year-old smiling, the coiled neck drenched in blood. We then see the full body. Just disgusting, like the red guy from Blue's Imaginary Friends, faces all over the place, skin, I even see breasts on the floor. They fully ripped her to shreds. You can see how tight and how stuck the body's been this whole time. Her insides expanded as she grew up. It makes sense if you think about it. Her hands, feet, arms, and legs, they grew. They all stretched away from the center. The baby's giggling. I don't know how she's not in agony right now. Probably just used to it. Mama, carry me. Mama, carry me. The mom has a straight face, lifts the box cutter, and starts slicing at her own face. Mom, what the hell are you doing? I have a great idea. The curse must have latched onto me as well. So I'll also peel off my skin and return to my 38-year-old self. And then I'll give birth to Remy again, truly showing how much she cares for her daughter, to an addictive sense. Look at me, Narumi. Here I go. She proceeds to rip her own face off completely. Ah! She starts screaming. Mom, she wasn't affected by the curse, so all she did was just rip her own face off. I get she's insane, but damn, I feel like you could tell low-key, like you ain't never gone to the hospital. You know you have organs. You know you have organs. The problem still is the curse of the ruins. I have to release the curse. I have to release the curse. Then we see a school, Saito University, where she said the skull was earlier. Oh, you're the daughter of Professor Soya? Thank you for coming all the way here. Regarding the skull of the infant found at Ajima Midden, after Professor Soya's death, the skull went missing. We filed a report with the police and searched everywhere, but in the end, we couldn't find it. Several years have passed after that, but we're still affected by the curse. I can live a normal life, but with each passing day, my sense of helplessness grows stronger. Mom has shut herself into the room, and Remy has started to gain layers again. However, her appearance doesn't resemble what she used to look like at all. It seems like once you peel off the skin, it doesn't grow back the same way. And we see it growing like a tree, circles all over her, long fingers, and her hair coming down. But she's still saying, Mama, carry me, carry me. Now I have two theories with this. Either that is underneath the skin, the 2-year-old talking there, or it's growing back to the previous thing. So the layer that went next was 3, layer that went next was 4, and it's growing in the same facet it did there. So this one is still talking underneath. But considering the hairstyle, I believe that this is still the 2-year-old. I think it's now just growing around it in a weird way. We see the mom sitting in a corner, seeming like they don't even want to get close to them. Obviously, she has no face anymore, so she's fully wrapped. And it seems like she has food for the child, but doesn't know how to do anything. And we see Narumi in a horrible situation just sitting there. she could live a normal life, but I don't think she can leave her family in this state. Mom, distressed, insane, and Remy, poor Remy. I can't even, the mom sitting there like she didn't just ruin their entire lives over this. It's crazy. You could have just, I don't know, but this one's horrific. I told you guys there was a lot of gore, so I'm sorry if that was bad for you, if you guys didn't enjoy that. But this is my first Junji Ito one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I haven't read any. Like I said, I watched that Netflix show, so I really did appreciate this. If you guys watched it, I really did have fun with this one. And tell me if you want to see more of these. What will come next will probably be another of the Shriek anthology because, you know, that is a series. But if you guys like this one, maybe I'll do more Junji Ito. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next story. Like, subscribe, please subscribe. See you in the next story.